Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 3 of your Make Your Nutrition Plan Click Masterclass. I hope you enjoyed your week experiment with the Jumpstart. And remember, it's always there for you. So you can always plug it back in, revisit it, give it a whirl for one day. One of my favorites is just even doing it for one day when I'm like, okay, I just need to feel a little bit more supported. Okay, one day of Jumpstart, and then the next day I'm maybe visiting friends and they're making a beautiful meal for me. So we don't have control, but we can still stay connected, right? So we can still stay connected. And that's how we build that trust. So we're not here to fix ourselves. We're not here to make ourselves wrong anymore, or this wrong, the food wrong, my symptoms wrong. We're actually going deeper into how to be more wise and aware within. So we don't have this mental head game of no, should, no, should. That should on you is so tiring. It's really tiring. So I'm so excited. Let's dive in. I love these next couple weeks. So I'm going to dive into week 3 right now. Right. Oh, actually, yes, that one. All right, so Make Your Nutrition Plan Click. This is your main guidebook, and we're on weeks 3 and 4. So we just finished the Jumpstart. You can keep going. Number 1, keep going. So many, every time as I do this live course, at the end, everyone's like, well, I don't want to stop. I go, awesome. So it's no more start or stop, start, stop, start, stop. That's opposite of what I'm trying to share. I want us to be more in the flow. Like, wow, I noticed I was a little tired today, and what worked for me for my energy level for the Jumpstart was to add in this meal. So we're going to start going deeper into your process. So the Jumpstart gave you just a little bit of a left brain guideline and structure, and now we're going to go deeper into more body awareness. So if you're enjoying the Jumpstart and do not feel restricted or deprived, keep going and allow other foods to gently come in organically. Usually it's social. Usually it's just like, oh shoot, I'm low on items in the fridge, so next time I get to the store, then I'll grab this. So the in-between. So keep connecting with the flow with your feel your meal process. Keep trusting your yes. And other foods are great. That's what keeps us, again, the spice of life is variety. Add in foods you're missing. I'm doing a little bit of the Jumpstart right now, so my mental energy was extra clear while I taught all of this. And right now, I think I'm missing chocolate, and I can have some, so it's not restricted. But I was like, oh, I'm really thirsty. So I had a really big glass of water right before I started. My mind wanted the little pick me up. So magnesium is in chocolate, and our brain uses heaps of magnesium for energy and our neurotransmitters. So I could tell I dipped a little bit, and the glass of water is great. And then I'm going to have an herbal tea handy here soon. So adding foods you're missing. If you're feeling restricted and want to add in a certain food, do it. Bring it in and notice how you feel for the next 24 hours, and then add each food slowly if you can. This is a great time to, what we're going to talk about next, journal. So I noticed when I eat eggs, here's just a general example. When I eat eggs 2 days in a row, I'm like, ooh, I'm a little more tired on the second day. The first day I'm not, but the second day I noticed it. And again, I do this for a living, and I was practicing, and I was actually experimenting with something with my own body with the symptom I was having. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to make a note. If I'm going out with friends for breakfast, I'm going to not have eggs the morning before, or try not to have it the morning after. Just one little note like that. So it's not this extreme all or none game. It's just like, oh, wow, I learned that about myself. And that's what you're going to be doing. Yay. I love when I'm with friends that are like, oh, you know what? Can we switch restaurants that we were going to go to because that doesn't quite feel right for my digestion? That is just pure joy, because again, we want our bodies to lead, all right? And again, not from that obsessive place of control, more like those little nuances. So it's time to journal for the remainder of your 30 days. So you did a little bit of journaling during the Jumpstart, but you have the structure then. So the structure was guiding you and like leading you. Now I want you and your body to practice dancing together, a new cadence. So during weeks 3 and 4, the focus is learning about your body. The journal is not about counting calories, accountability, or tracking what you did wrong. It is understanding your body's uniqueness, just like how I described the eggs. Logically, cool, I could maybe have read that somewhere, or one research says only eat eggs, one research says not to eat eggs. There's all of that complication out there, and you're finding again your middle ground, your happy medium. So we'll head to the resources. Actually, we'll do that right now. I have it right here. So you're gonna head to your journal, and here's the journal process, which I itemize each thing you're doing. I have a little paragraph for you to read. So go ahead and read through this first. So morning, daily declaration, meals, the feel your meal process, self-care support, water intake, tomorrow. So here's your journal, and this one you can type in. This one you can type in. This one I was using a lot for my private clients. So you can start within 15 minutes of waking. Did I have lemon water? Did I do 5 deep breaths? How did I sleep? Did I sleep straight through the night, or how many times did I wake up? Which we're going to talk about more about that, especially when we do the body clock. How is my energy level? How do I feel emotionally? What am I going to do differently today to improve my well-being? Whoa. So if I wake up and I am moody and tired, I know that today this food thing will be a little bit more of dominant. I'll be like, ooh, do I need food for comfort? Do I need food to feel grounded? So just to know your energy level, where you're at emotionally, or do I want to like eat lighter because I am working through so many emotions? Look at that choice. But we're coming from it from a place of wholeness instead of like judging parts of ourselves. All right, what I ate, again, I don't give us much room to do specifics here, so you can just be like, eggs and toast. How I feel. You can journal 30 minutes, 30 minutes to 2 hours after. You notice something really abrupt. So for me, the egg thing that one time was right away. I went, whoa, I feel really tired. So I went, let me try experimenting and not have them 2 days in a row. And then my energy level felt amazing doing that too. So you can kind of tune in. That's seeing what your stress hormones and inflammatory markers are doing, is those timing. You don't have to be obsessive about it. Again, just when you notice something pretty intense, that would be a time to journal. You can click supplements, what meal type you had here, protein, starch, vegan, or combined, snack, lunch, so. But you see, I have the biggest thing is how I feel. So what I love is when I see my clients connect their own dots. Of course, I was doing it one-on-one with people, but I want you to practice doing this with yourself and seeing what you observe and what comes up. You're like, you know what? I did remember that I used to feel good eating this meal. All right, so you have self-care support. What exercise did I do? How does my body feel? So if I wake up and my body is sore, I give myself a day off, and then all of a sudden later I'll be like, oh, you know what? Now I'm ready to do something. Or stretch feels good. I think stretching is one of the best things we can do for forever. So a lot of us all want to stretch more. Did I meet my water intake goal? How many bowel movements did I have? And were they formed or loose? Action items for tomorrow. This is one of my coolest ones. What I see people do, they're like, oh, you know what? I've been meaning to buy this new tea. I want to write it down. And then within the next couple of days, they get the new tea. Or, oh, I found this new recipe. I want to add this in. And the next couple of days, they add it in. So these are your anchors. So action items is, again, not like, to the willpower. It's more like the flow. Like what kind of little baby steps can I do to keep going forward? Awesome. All right, so that's your journal. All right, now let's go back over here. Oops, excuse me. There we go. So add in supplements. Actually, yes, let's do that. Journal. Oh, actually, yep. No, let's head here. So head to journal. That's what I meant to do. During the remainder of your masterclass, you'll be journaling to understand more about you. This is a great time to revisit the Cravings book too. This masterclass is about, of course, I've been repeating that, restriction, accountability, or counting. Instead, you're going to see what meal types support you. So what I love to do after a week or two, you can go back and go, wow, I feel really good when I do more starch meals for breakfast and more protein meals for lunch and a combined meal when I'm with my family. You look at that, you found a little bit of a rhythm. You see this rhythm? So guess what? You've created a little bit of a meal plan structure without it being so rigid. If you're looking at what you're needing. So for example, let's say there's 21 meals in an average week, 3 meals a day, 7 days a week. And you go and you kind of count your range and you count your protein, starch, combined, and vegan, and you look at your energy level, your sleep, and your bowel movements, and everything's clicking. I think you found your range in these couple weeks. And again, everyone is different in noticing what helps you feel balanced each week will help you find your homeostasis. Staying with friends, and they feel better on more protein meals, and I feel better on more vegan and starch meals. My body just gets in, like, it takes a longer time for me to digest proteins lately, meats, let's say. So I feel better doing, oh, you know what? If I had a protein meal yesterday, I'm going to do a vegan and starch day the next day. So those are the little things. And we just, again, it feels like from a place of a hug than from a place of a control. All right. And give yourself time. I actually journaled for 1 full year back when I had my aha moment, when I was like, let me learn about my body. Because I spent so much time in my left brain reading all the books, judging everything I ate. Then I went, what's my body and I wanting to learn from each other? And that's when I learned white meat chicken wasn't as great for my body. I always felt really tired after I ate that. Popcorn always threw me off, but I always wanted to eat it socially with friends. So now we don't like live this rigid life. We're just like, oh, my friends are having chicken and popcorn, let's say, or pizza. And I just go, oh, you know what? Today I'm a little inflamed, so it won't be good for me to choose that this day. Or you know what? We just hiked together. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to have a piece of pizza with them. So that's you and your body making that choice together versus just the head making it. All right, so focus for week 3. Also, we have a little challenge this week is to add in 2 cups of veggies for a meal. So for 1 week, try to add 2 cups of veggies in for 1 meal a day. So if you want to practice journaling on week 3, you can do this on week 4, whatever these weeks. This focus will help you create new meal combinations and also boost your vegetable and fiber intake at the same time. Try to eat seasonal fresh vegetables when you can. Head into the store and ask your local produce department, what's fresh today? That's one of my faves. Some meal ideas and side dish suggestions are side salad and roasted veggies, 2 veggies with your eggs. I love throwing that one in. Everyone's always like, wait, I feel great from that. So we're always like, eggs, we'll just do eggs, bacon, toast, which is fine. I'm not negative on those. But what if we did eggs with 2 veggies and then see if we wanted the other combination with it? Whole food smoothie with more veggies and less fruit, veggie soup and salad, make it hearty, cauliflower mash with green beans. So that is your week 3. Then we go back up here and add in supplements. All right, so try some of the supplements suggestions below. Bring in 1 at a time depending on which system of your body from the symptom tracker needs the most support. So go back up to your symptom tracker and see which one. Then you head here. I kept supplements light. I didn't want to overdo supplements. I wanted to stick with our relationship with food and finding the pleasure with our meals and our taste buds and that connection. But I do have a few in here that just keep me balanced, and I love to have on hand because then I feel supported. Like I just feel like, okay, things come up and my body and I are having some flare-ups, I have some extra support. So this is your introductory experiment with supplements. As you journal, you can add these in slowly. This journal will help you recognize if symptoms are relieved, if you've had more energy and less inflammation. Supplements are best complemented with a quality diet. That's why they're called supplements. So they're best, most of them are best taken with food. However, stress that can deplete our bodies of essential vitamins and minerals. Add in these slowly and 1 at a time. Start with a minimal dose and work your way up. If you don't believe in supplementation, that is also fine, and I totally trust you. I personally don't take a really structured exact vitamin regimen. Instead, I take as needed. So again, I don't want to be morning, noon, and night with these supplements because I feel like I'm an autopilot versus, wow, my brain could use some extra support. I'm going to go grab some magnesium, like I mentioned. All right, add in, let's do Wobenzyme first. So enzymes, there's a couple different enzymes, Wobenzyme, digestive enzymes. Wobenzyme can be great for people with chronic pain. And I do have a brand here, but I totally recommend your brands that you like also. So systemic enzymes for inflammation, headaches, chronic pain. Digestive enzymes containing bromelain and papain are great. So that's pineapple extract and papaya extract. Take with meals. Enzymedica is one. Protein powders here. Magnesium. There's my magnesium. I was like, wait, I hope I put that on here. Add when stressed or try before bedtime to improve sleep. My favorite brand is Calm by Natural Vitality. And then here we go, protein powders. Add these in if you need more protein and crave sugar often. This is not meant to be a meal replacement, or it's more of a convenience item for me. So I'm on the go a lot, and just having 1 container around just makes me feel supported. We all have to feel safe, everyone. Safe D is important. Try vegetable-based protein powders. Sun Warrior and Vega are 2 brands to consider. B vitamins are one of my fave. Add in B vitamins with food to help with energy and stress management. This brand is great, superior source. Others, we talk about vitamin C, which will be in a bonus call about vitamin C challenge, and any others suggested. So I do not receive any financial reward for supporting these companies. I may in the future, but I'm not right now. I just like them because they just feel balanced, and they're not always trying to market. So I go by quality, price, and heart, if they're ethics too. All right, everyone. So this is week 3 and 4. We'll have a couple more videos to support you. So let me stop this. All right. So journaling, befriend journaling. This is not, again, this all or none. I have to do it perfectly. So watch that in your head, because that perfectionist is probably missing on some feelings that they're scared of. And again, control is a sign that we're not feeling safe. So actually, you know what? I forgot 2 things. That's why we're here together, you guys. We got this. Hold on. Wait, I have to pop back up here to 3 and 4, right? When I said safe. So, okay, try veggie meal challenge. There we go. Add in this challenge after eating out more socially higher stress days, and if you notice a drop in your energy. Try more vegan meals for weeks 3 and 4. Safe meals. See, right when I said safe. So thank you all for being, see, non-perfectionist. Compile a list of safe meals that supported you during this process. Keep those meals handy for when life gets a bit overwhelming. So for these next 2 weeks, you're going to look at what meals. So like the one I went, one of mine is lentils with avocado and kale. And all of a sudden my body just goes, thank you. And I can just feel grounded, and I don't have to overthink about what I eat, and I know it's going to support me. So thank you all. Did I say, if I said it twice, I apologize. All right. I honor you and support you, and I can't wait to give you a few more videos for the rest of your masterclass, and head to the Facebook group if you have any questions. Thank you.